I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
The third race on the card is the start of the Pick 6, and you need to get those Pick 6 bets on by 13.50. It's a maiden plate for the fillies and mares over 1,200 meters. Before Devon and myself assess race number 3 on the card, a rerun for you of horse number 1, Bella Bandiera, when finishing 4th behind Lady Heist on the 11th of July. Interview with guard puller Craig Udy and Tony Riveland.
Now going to come alongside at the 300. Lady Heist by a length and a half. Variety Fair's now flat to the board. Sea of Tears trying to close in. I've Got Wings on the outside. Lady Heist still has 2 lengths to spare over the last 100. On the inside, Sea of Tears and I've Got Wings. But Lady Heist will win. Second spot, Sea of Tears. Then came I've Got Wings in behind these runners.
Two Minds needed the run on the poly. I threw her in the deep end a little bit. I just put her there for the experience. She's had a run on the poly, so now she knows about the poly, and this is her first run on the grass. We haven't done a lot with her. She's come on a little bit. I think she'll run an improved race, but she's going to need one more outing.
Fortune Bay, very nice filly. We're expecting a very nice run from her, forward run. She's showing us some nice work at home.
Yeah, she's a bit of a temperamental filly, very disappointing. Works like any 2 or 3 or 4 time winner here. Just hasn't been able to reproduce it on the race course. Had a few problems after her last run. Decided to give her a chance, and I wanted to race her up the straight where she doesn't get horses that run in front of her too quickly. The reason for the blinkers and the earmuffs is just to keep her focused. It's because she's a little bit temperamental. Hopefully the earmuffs will just dull the sounds a little bit at Scottsville, and really we in the dark, you know. Her form is not great, but as I say, she really works well at home, and so we're starting again from scratch.
Some encouraging comments there from Craig Udy about number 8 Fortune Bay, and also number 10 Columbia Road from Tony Riveland. He's been disappointed with the 2 runs to date, but she's certainly a horse that does show the world back at home, but she just doesn't produce it at the racetrack. And if the blinkers and earmuffs do have the desired effect, then Columbia Road could be one to keep a very, very close eye on in terms of the opening leg of the Pick 6. Devon, what's your thoughts on the lineup? Because I thought number 1 Bella Bandiera, and some positive comments from Craig Udy there about number 8 Fortune Bay. I thought those 2 could be the horses that could possibly fight out the finish.
Yes, you're quite correct. My top 2 selections are numbers 1 and 8, and I was leaning towards number 1 with the experience under the belt. Also ran 5.2 lengths behind Totally Rocks there, and also ran 3 lengths behind Lady High. So those are quite good form lines. But you know, looking at the field and listening to those interviews, Rahil, I'm actually going to keep a close eye on number 8 Fortune Bay come race day. And I'm going to lean towards number 8 Fortune Bay, because this opened quite short in the betting market at 16-10 and comes from the Michael Miller yard. They certainly know how to get them ready on debut.
They certainly do, and this sort of race, it's not going to take a lot of winning, and Fortune Bay, she's a horse that could be showing them some good work at home, as Craig Udy alluded to. The dam was a moderate sort, 1-time win over 1,600 meters, 1 place from 15 starts, so not the greatest race record about the dam, but she could have produced a nice individual here in the form of Fortune Bay, and certainly a horse to keep an eye on. And if there is some betting support for number 10 Columbia Road, just throw that one into the Pick 6, because blinkers, earmuffs on, not quite sure what we're going to expect from this individual down the lane. But Devon, in terms of that place accumulator, are you going to go 1 and 8, or are you going to bank one of those horses?
I'll include 1 and 8.
You heard it from Devon and myself. 1 and 8 in terms of the place accumulator for Devon, and in terms of the Pick 6, those 2 do look to be the horses that will fight out the finish.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.